I'll come along to talk to Brendan today, the founder, the man in charge of Money Talks here in the Isle of Man. I must congratulate on a great launch party a few weeks ago.
Thank you, Paul.
I didn't quite follow everything that was going on, so that's why I thought I'd catch up today, because this is, to me, very interesting, because it's crypto. But you've got presence here, you've got presence in London, you've got this sort of thing. But very much the buzzword is this crypto and what it does. And you've got exchanges. So, over to you. Tell us in brief, so people can understand what you do.
Absolutely. So Money Talks is the main brand, but there's 3 moving parts within that. So the first one is Trade Money, which is the exchange, where you can access 50 to 100 coins that you can trade with, like you see around the world right now. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the learning platform, which is Learn Money, where we want to educate the uneducated who are new to the crypto universe that's becoming a lot more apparent out there. Mm-hmm. And then re-educate people as well, because it is volatile, it is very much still unknown, and it's evolved dramatically over the last 10 years.
Is it
will continue to.
I mean, is it controlled? I mean, this is the thing that worries some people, I think.
The odd answer is yes and no. Depends which country you're based in. So regulation's coming in thick and fast. Yeah. Some businesses in the industry are not embracing it. We want to, and we are. So we are registered here under the Designated Business Act on the Isle of Man, and this is our head office and our home. And then we've also got an office in London, where the next step is for us to be regulated in the UK as well. There's currently only about 11 companies in the UK that are regulated in the sector, and again that will evolve as time progresses with the regulation. But we're looking further afield than that over the next sort of 7 years, where we want to be established in other countries within the EU and further afield. But we'll only do it as we get regulated in those jurisdictions as well. Right. So the Isle of Man is our bedrock, UK, and then grow as the industry and our business grows with it. And then I guess the third part beyond the sort of learning and the regulation aspect is that then we have what we call Talk Money, which is the social platform, build a community who can openly talk with each other about specific topics within the industry, whether it be the project side behind the blockchain, as people refer to it, or the specifics on a particular token or coin that's in the marketplace, and not be afraid to talk to each other. Mm-hmm. And then with us also helping with that by sharing lots and lots of information and news that's out there on the internet, other social platforms, and put it all into one place, whether that be through our mobile app, whether it be through the website platform itself. So what we're trying to do is build a community, help people trade responsibly with informed decisions being made because of the information we can help provide them, but then also educate along the journey of that over the next sort of 5 to 10 years, I guess.
So you run your own exchange, do you? You buy, sell these different cryptos, or do you have your own one? Or?
So basically what we have, we don't have our own token or coin within the platform, but we have, at the moment during our beta testing, 50, that will go up to about 100. Now those are well-known ones, for example, like Ethereum, Bitcoin and XRP and others people might have heard of, along with new ones coming into the marketplace that we've done our own due diligence on. So then we approve the coins to be listed, and then people can trade with those coins, even buy them. So Bitcoin right now is over $60, and if $60,000, sorry, and if somebody wanted a Bitcoin, you can buy it through the platform. Fine. Or you can trade on the various others.
Okay, it was obviously clearly unregulated. The Wild West, a new thing, like we had e-gaming coming here before.
For sure.
You are trying to make this thing more...
For me personally, it's 10 years ago is when what's known as the Bitcoin white paper came out, which was new to us all. I remember very well, in the Thirsty Pigeon, they had the sticker on the window that you could buy a pint with Bitcoin.
Yes.
And I personally said, it's not going to take off. Because I didn't understand it all those years ago, I didn't buy into it myself. But I've spent the last sort of decade understanding it, learning it, along with other people within my businesses. And we felt now heading into this next decade of the journey of this industry, as it's becoming more regulated and more under the spotlight for now the right reasons, not just more questionable ones of it being volatile. We feel it's a good time for us to, help the local community, the UK and further afield, sort of get on that journey as well.
It's very volatile, right? I mean, I've seen some big ups and downs on this thing. So you can make money, then lose it, or if you buy at the right time, you can get out at the right time.
Just like investing in a stock market, or even mention e-gaming, gambling in a casino online or otherwise. But what we want to do is give people the right information so that they're not just investing because on another social platform somebody's put laser beams on their eyeballs, or an influencer has said, isn't this great, and then done emojis of rocket ships. if you're investing, it doesn't matter whether you're doing it through your traditional stocks and shares or commodities to the digital assets that's out there now, you need more information just seeing it's trending on Twitter, or for example. And for us, it's about giving people that platform to be informed.
And where does the Isle of Man fit into this? I mean, obviously you're here. I know you're here for years. Is there an advantage being here, or
I'll be
or
honest
what?
with you, for us is we saw the opportunity here on the island is that currently it's not a regulation, let's say, perceived like, for example, in the UK or Germany. It's a registration under the Designated Business Act.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's for a new entry to the marketplace here. It's probably easier to be established, but it is going to become a regulation. I know that's the appetite of the island for that to happen. We want that to happen as well. And I see no reason why having a cryptocurrency exchange shouldn't be treated the same as, for example, somebody having a stable coin on the Isle of Man or a stockbroker. We need to have that same kind of regulation, and then the Isle of Man in this space, like it's done in e-gaming, can compete with your Gibraltars, the UK, and further afield.
Because you employ quite a few people here, aren't you?
Yes, currently we've got 9 people that we employ, excluding myself. We've also got a team in the UK of 5.
Yeah.
And we've got other job adverts
Do you
out
see
there
this
now
as a
to
big
scale.
thing? That could be...
Absolutely. We know where we need to be with the team, considering the moving parts of our platform and our products, if you like, is that we will need to double the size of the team we've got over the forthcoming months. It's finding the right people who've got the appetite for the industry and want to be involved in it as it evolves, and also the excitement of being part of a new startup as well, which for me is exciting, and to have a new team again that we can help sort of mould into the industry and learn with us. And it's all part of the excitement of setting up a business, I guess.
Okay. Some health warnings here. Never invest more than you can afford, right?
Absolutely right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people do see that.
They do.
As a quick way of making some money. I've heard people sell their houses and buy some stuff.
And don't get me wrong, it's like any investment. You can be very fortunate and it can go up very quickly, but at the same time, like gambling, it can all go as well. One thing we're doing to be sort of responsible, for example, is you can't use credit cards. So facing to what e-gaming's like now, whereas other platforms globally allow you to use credit cards and other methods. We're trying to be again more responsible with that. So if you can't afford it, don't spend it or invest it. And obviously we can only do so much to educate people on that, but we will encourage them with all our sort of articles, blogs, social media posts to make sure we've got the right people doing the right things and hopefully investing well.
Are you the next big thing then? I mean, it's already a big thing, but here on the Isle of Man,
I think for the Isle of Man is if companies like myself and others are already in the marketplace, and there have been ones here now for a number of years, along with the government, can really collaborate to shout from the rooftops again about the Isle of Man. I think now's the time to do it. If you look at what's happened in the industry over the last 10 years, and the Isle of Man's obviously in there, but we've gone from where white paper was created to now people, as I mentioned to you earlier, Paul, somebody online has been posted how they sold their love for $250,000 as an NFT. It's an industry which people are beginning to show a lot more interest in, and with regulation happening as well, the Isle of Man's got an opportunity to shout.
The one thing we have here, of course, you have the access to the ministers, I'm guessing. You can help evolve things.
It's one thing for me personally as a business owner, and this isn't the first time I've set up a new business, but going back years ago, one of the advantages I had was the sort of community networking, along with being able to walk up the hill here to the wedding cake, and I think that's really important, and it does help to be able to pick up the phone, walk up the hill, and have those conversations. It's hard to do that elsewhere. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of commitment from all sides to even just get 2 people around a table. Here, the doors are a lot more open, which helps. So I do think if we can collaborate with government departments and promote the island as a whole in this space, there's huge opportunity. In what is going to be an interesting decade ahead, I think.
Getting hold of staff there, isn't it? I mean, unemployment here is so low, but also you're a specialist. It's crazy. I know it's crazy everywhere.
Obviously, we found it challenging. I think post-pandemic is one of the reasons, if I'm honest, is where, fortunately, a lot of employers here have looked after their employees very well. So people don't want to take the opportunity of leaving where they feel comfortable or looked after and happy in their roles.
Are they happy sitting at home rather than coming in the office?
And there's also that, the challenge of working from home. Whereas with a new startup, we want to have people as we can, all sat around a table and brainstorming and helping it all develop and grow. But we're confident we can find people locally. We might have to bring some to the island, which we're looking at as well. and then scale the team here and in London accordingly. So.
Okay. Well, we'll come back and see how you're doing.
Thank you,
We
Paul.
must give you, where's the best place to go to find your site? Where are you?
So it's moneytalks.io, and so we're currently in beta, and we go live very soon, which will be all announced on our social platforms. On social media, it's Money, MONI, never sleeps, is how you find us on social media, but moneytalks.io is the platform domain.